Good enough, vatos. Thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast yet again, San Jose, California. We are talking about, of course, what's obvious. We spoke about this last year. I made a video on it, how we're looking at, the end of the evil Sportster as we know it, the way that we've known it for the last 60 years. And I first, saw this from my local dealership right here in San Jose. They had this posted on September 8th. It's been a while. I mean, I saw the post and I was kind of like, big deal. We knew it was coming. All right. We knew Harley was starting to kill off some of the models. Have you guys noticed? We didn't have the custom, the iron. Did we get the iron 1200? We probably got the iron 1200 or the iron 883. There was just some of them missing. The 72. I think they stopped making those in a while. The Roadster, that's one of my favorites. That was, that stopped getting made. So there's plenty of these versions of the Sportsters. If you guys been following Harley for a while, you guys know that there's about 6, maybe 7 different models of the Sportster. So anyways, I saw this, like I said, September 8th. This has now been almost 2-3 weeks since they posted it. All right, they're not making them anymore after 2022. This is the last year for you to get them, but in reality, like I said, it was bound to happen. The Sportster has been left unchanged since 2014. The same Sportster that you buy, or if you're looking at used Sportsters, and if you were to buy a 2014 one, you're basically getting, or if you were to buy one in 2022, you're getting the same Sportster that was released in 2014. It's been left unchanged. The only difference is it's just the color. All right, that's the only difference. As far as the last major change, the last notable change was in 2006. That was when it went from a carburetor to a EFI, fuel injected, electronic fuel injected Evo. So that's the last big change. The change before that was in probably 2005. It's just, the Sportster has reached its peak. It's reached its, the ceiling. We kind of knew they were going in a different direction, a little bit more modern. I still love my Evo, all right? I'm riding on a Sportster right now. It's a 2016. I love my Evo. I love my Sportster. I guess you could say it's a little bit different for everybody. Some people are saying these bikes are they're terrible. They're girls' bikes. I don't feel that way, because I still have one. This isn't my first Sportster, of course. I had a carbureted Sportster, CV carbureted one, and now I have a fuel injected one, EFI, and I like the feel of these bikes. All right, they're they're absolutely 100% Harley-Davidson. The feel, the sound, everything about it. This screams, it screams Harley. All right. It is, and it's been around for almost 60 years. It's been around for a while. As far as R&D and research and development, that's what R&D stands for, of course. Developing new components and sinking in more money into this old engine, to this old design. Harley has, they've milked it. The Sportster is basically the Skyrim to Bethesda. They've been milking it for the last, I'd say 20 years, because it's just been left unchanged. So, anyways, just my 2 cents. Living here in California, I know some of the folks out there in the videos are claiming, it's not a big deal because you can still buy these frames from aftermarkets, and of course, yes, you can. That is possible. But here in California, we live by different rules. We have CARB, we have 50 state components. We have so many, restrictions. We probably, I don't really know how to go about it to do something like that. But you can still buy frames for the FXR. All right, there's so much aftermarket support for these bikes. It's just absolutely nuts. You could find frames for the FXR. You could find a swing arm Dyna kind of exterior shocks for your Softail. You could get that. Speed Merchant, they make swing arms for that. There's just so many manufacturers out there, so many shops, third-party shops that can build I mean, they could build you an FXR from from the ground up, and then you could buy an SNS crate engine, put that in there, fit it all in. There's plenty of videos on YouTube for you to build your own bike, of course. And on top of that, you don't need an ECU. You could just go ahead and build it out carbureted. Just overall, just rawness of a motorcycle, especially with the Sportster frame. There's so many parts for these bikes out there. eBay, Amazon, I'm telling you guys, there's just, it's endless. The support for these bikes are going to be on and on and on for many, many years. I'm sure they'll still be around by the time you and I are gone. If you're on the market and you're trying to get yourself into a Sportster, I would recommend anything above 2014. That was really the last time they made any significant, or it's not even significant, it's a minor change. Anything below 2014, you're looking at a slight disadvantage in braking, a slight disadvantage in suspension. Overall, performance-wise, they're all about the same. Okay, it's the same engine, the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same injectors, the same tune. It's basically the same performance from 2006 all the way to 2022. Anyways, you guys just go ahead and share your thoughts down below. Are you guys going to be buying a Sportster? Are you guys going to be looking at picking up a Sportster? I already got mine. Like I said, I kind of saw this coming, and when I saw a great deal on the Roadster, I just couldn't pass up on it. I knew I had to get it because I wanted another build, and I wanted to get myself into another bike. So you guys just stay out there, share your thoughts on the news. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where we're only going to be able to ride live wires. It is what it is. You guys just stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.